Hey, what's up, YouTube? So today we're cooking some mashed potatoes. So what we'll need is, of course, the potatoes themselves. You will need a peeler. You're gonna need some milk. You're gonna need some butter, some salt, some aromat, cutting board, a pot, and some water as well. So this is just how I do it, the way my mother taught me how to do it. It is not the only way to do mash, but it's the way that I know, and I love the way it comes out. So yeah, let's start by peeling these guys here. Okay guys, so since now we're done peeling the potatoes, we're going to put them inside the pot just to rinse them. This is just to clean them, make sure they're nice and clean. Okay. Alright, after that there's something I forgot. Then we're gonna need a knife because we're gonna dice these. So I'm gonna just take a knife. After rinsing them, then we come back here and we're gonna start dicing them. Okay guys, so after getting them diced up, again I will go ahead and rinse them. It's easy like so, splashing water everywhere. I'm not a chef, I'm not a cook. I just cook, guys. So everything, we won't find everything neat. I will make mistakes here and there, but yeah, you can bear with me. Okay, so they just rinsed, get the water out, and then we put in some fresh water. Just put enough to cover up the potatoes. I don't know if you can see, it covers up the potatoes. You can take a bit out if it's maybe too much, because now we have to put this to a boil, which simply means coming to the stove. I'm gonna switch my stove on now. I wanna put it on 5 because now it has to boil. So you're gonna let them boil. So there, I'm gonna come get some salt. So some salt, and I'm gonna put the salt in here so that it boils with the salt. Because I'm already used to it, I just use my hand like you saw, but maybe you can put like a tablespoon of salt. Actually, maybe, yeah, about a tablespoon of salt, but it might be salty for others. I don't have too much of an issue of salt, so you can put about a teaspoon of salt. It is just to give it a bit of taste. So you can put a teaspoon out. Yeah, I would recommend a teaspoon of salt for that, and then let it boil, and then we'll see it again after it has boiled. We'll check the softness of it using a fork, and then yeah, we'll proceed further then. Okay guys, we can check on the tomatoes, not tomatoes, potatoes. This is confusing me now. So just grab a fork and then just pinch. You must just pinch through. They must be soft. So as you can see, it's actually going through. I will put too close up, but the camera will steam up. But they are not far now, because it's actually pinching in nicely in. It's just that as it goes through, it's a bit hard. So leave it in there to boil for another, say 10 minutes or so. Then it will be ready for the next step. So okay guys, so our mesh is now super legged, soft, as you can see there. I don't know if you'll see properly, but it goes in there nicely. It goes in there nicely. So it's nice and soft now. So this we can now take out and drain the water. So let me take this power bank. I have you guys on charge because this battery is now getting finished. Okay, there we go. Let me also put you on a stand. So that we can drain this thing. Alright, so you can see the water was also getting low. You must be careful guys, if you forget it, these will burn. So draining it, it's just simple as that. You must make sure that all of the water is out. As you can see, no more water in there. It is now waterless, but we can go in again to make sure and do that. There we go. All the little water that was there is now out. So we can come back here, put it on there. And you can open it. That looks nice. So at this stage, let's grab some butter. This is country spread. You can use butter as well. And I will take this guy here, and we're gonna, okay, I missed, it's not biggie. There we go. We're gonna put more of butter in here. There we go. I think that's enough. How much must you put? Well, I put almost, like, you can put maybe 3 tablespoons. I was using a fork. 3 tablespoons of it should be enough. And you'll see how it comes out, guys. I cook on the fly, so yeah, like I said before. So you can have it like that. And then you can grab your Aromat and hoist some Aromat in there. How much Aromat must you put? Again, this one will depend on you. As you mix it up, have a taste of what's going on in there. If you need more Aromat, put more Aromat. So I'm gonna Aromat like that. There we go. Hopefully that's enough, but we'll see. So in terms of mixing it, I'm gonna use a fork. I find it easier and faster for me. and less effort to wash the fork afterwards. Alternatively, you can use, if I can find my one, I don't know where's my one. Okay, it's broken. Alternatively, you can use this guy to mesh it. Okay, I didn't know mine was broken. Okay, but yeah, there's that. But I'm gonna use a fork either way. I wasn't going to use this, so I'm gonna use a fork. So let's come in closer there. And basically I will just mix it up like so. So it's coming nicely there, but like I've just tasted now, but I feel like I want a bit more butter in it for that creamy taste. So I'm gonna add a little bit of more butter. That much will be enough. And then the Aromat tastes okay so far, but at this moment you should be able to taste if it's short Aromat or maybe a little bit of butter. So the butter will also give it this yellowy color that it's getting now, and it will help with softening it up. But the other thing that will help with softening it up is the milk, which we will use soon enough. At the moment it's still a bit soft, but really not that soft, but it is soft. So I'm not gonna add too much milk in this. The thing is, if I leave it like this and it dries out, it will be a bit harder. So the salt, I mean not the salt, the milk will help that as it settles, it still keeps its softness. Others use baking powder instead of milk. I've never used baking powder. My mother knows how to use the baking powder one as well, but I'm just used to using the milk. So as you can see, it's really looking not too bad. But I will add my milk, just a bit of milk. That much should be enough. You don't want to add too much, otherwise it's gonna be too soft. Then you just mix it. Just mix it. So like again guys, I use a fork to make it, to mash it, but you can use the correct tool for it. I don't know, I just find this, it's a lot of work, but I don't know, I prefer using the fork. So as you saw, as I was adding the butter, that's why you want to do this while it's hot, because the butter will simply melt and you can actually mix it nicely without no issues. If you wait for this to cool down, it becomes a little bit harder to do all of this. So there we go. Just mix it up, mash it up, make sure that it's nice and mashed. Okay, So I'm happy with that. I can add a little bit of Aromat if I want. Actually, let's do it. The Aromat is not too bad, so I'm not gonna add much. Just that much should be enough. But I can taste it. Everything tastes okay. Then you can mix it up. So this will be based on what you feel or the taste that you have, if you need a bit more Aromat or not. So this is just basically mixing the Aromat in there, like so. There's that. Taste it again. There's yours. There we go. It actually needed that little bit of Aromat because now it's at the sweet spot. So basically we're done. I'll show you the end product when I put it in its own container, but it's tasting nice and fresh. It's the way I usually do it. I'm loving it. Hey guys, so that is the mesh completed. Don't know if you can see, but that's the mesh completed. I just spiced over mixed herbs on top of it, but it is complete. It tastes marvelous. I'm gonna enjoy this. I hope it wasn't too complicated what I was doing to see and follow, but that's that, guys. Mesh done and sorted, ready to be eaten, ready to satisfy the stomach. And yeah, that's that. I hope you're doing good, guys. I hope you're doing okay. I hope your things are falling into place and you're working on those dreams of yours. So until the next time, guys, thanks for watching.